8:30, Fox Footy.
Junior footy is the heartbeat of our game, and it's clubs like Spotswood that help turn aspiring young footballers into premiership heroes. Down here with Richmond premiership hero, and more importantly, local Spotswood Footy Club legend, Bachar Houli. How are you, mate?
Thanks for having me. It's always nice to come back to your hometown, a club where I first began my football career.
Is it true that you once kicked 39 goals out here in 2 weeks? I can't believe that.
Yeah, it was to bring up my 100th goal, and I had 62 goals in 10 games. Played the majority of the game on ball.
Lovely. That's
and then last quarter, if I was a little bit down, I went and spent a bit of time half forward and to top it up.
The Tigers are in the grand final!
A lot of players haven't experienced playing for the Tiger Army, especially in full voice like you did last year. Tell us about that.
It's very, very exciting. I remember that pre-league final. I think 96,000 fans, and I recall, I think 94 were Tiger fanatics. We've kicked those first 2 goals. It was like the whole stadium was shaking. And I played in many big games. You know, nothing beats the grand final, of course, but that game was right up there. As
an observer, you seem to have a very close-knit culture. Tell us about the culture of the Richmond Footy Club.
We've been working on a good culture for the last few years, and DIM is all about recruiting players to the club that have got good character. Just people that are humble, people that are really, you know, obviously taking this football serious, but at the same time, you know, respectful. They value life more than just football. With every session, we just gain more love for each other, and I truly mean it. It's actually love.
Buddy plays on, kicks a goal. It's out to 32 points now.
Big game against Sydney, probably another top 4 contender potentially. You're dominant at the MCG, won 16 in a row. The game's at Etihad Stadium. How's that feel?
It shouldn't be any different. You know, last year we lost the game to St Kilda. It taught us a good lesson. We played North Melbourne there this year. We won that game, and obviously they're a very competitive team. We're pretty confident that we'll be very competitive this week, and we respect the opposition in Sydney Swans.
On to the Spotswood Footy Club. Played without Mum and Dad really knowing what was going on.
Yeah, they had no clue. They thought I was just down at the local park having a kick with the boys. You know, I used to get picked up from the corner block and get dropped off there, and I was really looked after. For me, it was very secretive that whole year, but this is the great club that I started at.
We associate Pie Nights with junior footy growing up. There's cold winter nights, especially here in Victoria. No doubt you would have experienced a few yourself, Bachar.
There's a time you actually really look forward to, particularly getting off the track when it was freezing. You come into club rooms, you share a pie or two with your mates, and you forget about the cold. It's a great time to bond with all your fellow teammates, and it's a great time where they can all get together.
Righto, Bachar, I'm not sure whether these kids want a 4 and 20 pie.
Yeah!
I'm not sure whether you want a 4 and 20 pie.
I reckon they deserve one.
Yeah! Come on, let's go.
Brownie, what a great chat. And it seems like Bachar was quite the junior footballer.
He was a great junior footballer, and that first 12 months, Mum and Dad didn't know he was playing. He used to sneak down and play on the footy field. It was unbelievable before they found out, but they're well and truly on board now.
Kick 39 in 2 weeks, they're going to find out pretty quick, I reckon.
Yes, that was very good.
An awesome story. All right, back into the lab now where Nick Del Santo and Brad Johnson are going to talk to us about the super consistent Swans.
Yeah, well, they have been over a long period of time, Sarah. Their sustained success has been absolutely outstanding. When you have a look at back when they last played finals, was all the way back in 2009. So our 4 and 20 focus is on just the success and have they been able to build it and maintain it over a long period of time. When you have a look, Dal, across there, you can see the numbers. They've got a number of rookie list players.
Yes.
They've got a couple of guns out of their academy, but their lowest draft pick, you know, you have to go back to 2009 to get that in Gary Rowan, I think it was. So to be able to maintain this is a super effort.
Yeah, and that's why they're so highly regarded. And I know Ruzzi's next door and was a part of this era probably just before, but built the foundation of now what they're reaping the rewards of. But the amount of leaders and quality people at that football club, this is what it looks like in a year-to-year prospect. They're never out of contention. You know what you're going to get from them every game. They're contested football, they're disciplined and they're structured, and that's why they're a consistent footy team.
Ruzzi, Dal brought it up there. Did you have discussions when you were coach in and around just maintaining success up on the Sydney Harbour?